All right, guys. I don't want you to think that I only have this shirt on me, okay? The thing is that I have been recording these videos on the same day, okay? But don't think that I don't have any more clothes. We are going to continue the explanation on the functions of nouns by discussing objects of prepositions, objects of gerunds, and or present participles, and objects of infinitives. These are located, these are found easily by asking the question what. By asking the question what and finding an answer, of course, by asking the question after a preposition, after an infinitive, or after an ing word. Now, I am going to show you a couple of examples of this. So, here we go. Jose has bought a sugary drink for his grandma. Well, by now we know that Jose is the subject, right? Sugary drink is what he has bought. Jose has bought what? Drink, direct object. And for whom has he bought this? For his grandma. So grandma, as you can see, is the object of the preposition for. So we say grandma, object of for. Another example. In the beginning, there was only darkness. In the what? In the beginning. Beginning is the object of the preposition in. There was only darkness. What is the function darkness? Let's see if anybody can get it. You have 3 seconds to tell me what darkness is. Yeah, darkness is the subject of that sentence. Now, moving on, we go back to our presentation and we discuss objects of infinitives. Remember to be careful because many times we confuse objects of infinitives and even objects of gerunds and objects of present participles as direct objects. They are not direct objects in those cases. They are objects of infinitives or objects of gerunds, but you gotta remember that these, even though they are definitely verb related, grammatically speaking, we don't consider them verbs because they are what we call infinite actions. They are potential actions. In our studies in this subject, a verb is only classified as such if it is conjugated. Now, let's see at some examples of objects. So check it out. This is one object of an infinitive. Monica is trying to remember her phone number. Now, we know that Monica is the subject. Phone number. Is she trying to remember the phone or is she trying to remember the number? We are referring to the number. So, phone, even though it's a noun, it's not the object of the infinitive. Phone is an adjectival because it tells me, it specifies, it describes the number, okay, the number. Now, this is why I tell you that it's very easy to confuse this with a direct object because you simply say, Monica is trying to remember what? Her phone number. So you say, number is a direct object. No, because the verb is not is trying to remember. The verb is only is trying. If I said that is trying to remember is the verb, then I will be saying that trying is an auxiliary verb, which is most definitely not the case. So, to be precise, Monica is trying what? To remember her phone number. That is a direct object. All of that. But only the word number is the object of the infinitive to remember. Monica is trying to remember what? Her number. So, number is the object of the infinitive to remember. Another example. The jaguar was hunting the crocodile to feed her calves. Jaguar is a noun, it's the subject. Crocodile is the direct object. And here we find the infinitive to feed. Now, in this case, it might be easier for you to identify that that is the object of an infinitive and not a direct object. The jaguar was hunting what? The crocodile. Crocodile is a direct object. To feed who? Or to feed what, right? To feed her calves. Calves is the object of to feed. And finally, we have the case of objects of a gerund or object of a present participle. I am not going to ask you to tell me if it's the object of a gerund or the object of a present participle, because let's face it, I will be making things harder for you. Sometimes it's difficult to figure out if an ing word is a present participle or a gerund. So actually, I'm trying to help you a little on this. I don't want you to clarify if it is a gerund or a present participle. I only want you to specify what ing word is. Let me rephrase that. I just need you to identify the ing word that acts as I only want you to identify the word that acts as the object of the ing word. Now, let's see an example. So here we have an example. Drinking alcohol in excess can have very dangerous consequences. Drinking what? Alcohol. Alcohol is the object of drinking. Then we have in excess. Excess can be a noun. It's a noun in this case. It's the object of the preposition in. Consequences is also a noun. It's a direct object. Can have what? Very dangerous consequences. And finally, check out this example. After being interrogated, Rafael has accepted taking Alejandra's picture. So Rafael was taking Alejandra's picture and he had denied it. Rafael, don't do that. But Alejandra caught him and she grilled him a bit until he confessed. Right? So Rafael is the subject of this sentence. He has accepted what? And here you have to be very careful. Again, you must not assign roles at the beginning. You must only identify the nouns, because otherwise that's going to cause confusions. Now, he has accepted taking Alejandra's picture. All of that is the direct object. But we are not classifying these ing phrases because we are only classifying pure nouns. So, he has accepted taking what? The verb is has accepted. Yes. Taking is the ing word. It's not part of the verb. He has accepted taking what? The picture. The picture is the object of the ing word. And Alejandra's, let's see if you remember, Alejandra's is the genitive. And we are going to stop our lesson here. And I'll see you in the next video, guys.